What do you have to lose by being yourself, your authentic self? What do you have to lose? Nothing but jerks and a-holes that shouldn't have been there anyway. This is Let's Talk Raw with Brooklyn, and what you're about to watch is what this channel is truly about. Oh, thank you, baby. Be authentic to who you are and don't waste years and time like I did. I was able to tell Cal, back when I was 18 that, hey, there's some things that aren't quite right. Every now and then I just start crying or want to scream or, I have fears that aren't normal and I won't leave the house sometimes. Something just told me I had to tell him. You guys have got to watch Modern Love on Prime. So there's different stories, like Anne Hathaway's. Well, there's two stories that really shed light on mental illness. So Anne Hathaway's is bipolar, which I relate to. Hers is way more extreme than mine, but I mean, it is television. I told Cal a couple weeks in, maybe even less, that I knew something wasn't quite right. I didn't know yet what my diagnosis was, but I knew something wasn't quite right. And I told him, they thought I have ADD or, sometimes I have trouble sleeping. And, if that's going to be a problem, you might want to date somebody else. I guess my point is being transparent and open and telling the truth can open up a whole world that you might not have you not told the truth and been vulnerable. And it makes me really sad for people that can't do that and that, live in this bubble or live a lie or pretend there's something that they're not. And I've done that before too. And sometimes, I have to play along on days that are harder for me. I still have to pick up my kids or I still have to, do things. Obviously, some days are harder than others. But I'm able to process it because I'm able to, one, be honest, like on this platform or, process it. I have been approached to do Basketball Wives, and when I'm able to release the full interview, I will. But I can't do that because I don't know if it's going to go through. But I do know that my past is going to be dug up if this happens or follows through, and I'm okay with that. And why I'm okay with that is because how far I've come. Now with inner city schools and post some flyers and things that he's still involved very much with the Atlanta Hawks and still can't go anywhere in Atlanta without being recognized or asked who he is or if he is Cal Bowdler. So, it's still part of our lives. The money isn't still there. If anybody wondered, we're not rich anymore, but we're not, poor by any means. We're comfortable in the sense that we were stupid, but, I was stupid. 8 treatment centers is a lot of money, and shopping without a cause and, without reason, a lot of storage units that probably were, foreclosed. And what are those, like those shows they do now with the, storage wars, right? Yeah. I probably have like 5 of those. I got off track and I do that. That's part of who I am, by the way. There's a moth and a squirrel. Sorry. What do you have to lose by being yourself, your authentic self? What do you have to lose? Nothing but jerks and a-holes that shouldn't have been there anyway. And what I'm talking about is being your authentic self, even when, whatever you look like or whatever you feel like, just owning it. And the ones who love you will stick around. And the ones who are selfish, superficial, and freaking ridiculous and don't see you for who you are, why do you want them in your life anyway? So I guess my message to today's video is obviously don't waste years and time like I did. I'm so lucky and blessed that I was able to tell Cal, back when I was 18, but I haven't been able to do that with everybody. And some people don't need to know everything about you, but people that, you think are going to be in your life for a bit, or for me, my advocacy for mental illness has gone further. So I obviously post it publicly, and I want people to, and I encourage people to email me and to talk to me about what they're going through. I've had so many emails of people that don't. One woman, beautiful soul, I can tell she's from Britain. She's been married for almost 20 years, has anxiety attacks, and literally hides in her bathroom. Her husband doesn't know. He works so much. He doesn't know. The children just think, she thinks, that the children just think she's crazy. I have totally told her kids love her. And if she would just come out and say it, with so much. The children know so much these days with social media and whatnot. Anyway, she sat her 2 sons down and told them, and they loved on her more. I haven't heard if she's told her husband yet, but I haven't heard from her in a while, but, I've gotten emails like that, and I'm like, gosh, living your life in that way without that authenticity. I guess the ending to this video is very much like the beginning. Authenticity, transparency, being open. It's okay if things aren't the same as yesterday or they're different tomorrow, but there's always going to be that one thing that is going to keep you grounded, and that's you. And that's whatever your beliefs are, whether it's the Lord or whatever it is that can keep you healthy and open and just accept yourself is absolutely what is going to save you and ultimately save others as they see you grow. And I'm so excited for those who stuck around to the end of this video. And I hope that you contact me at Bowdlerbrooklin at Gmail. I'm so sorry. This is real life. Bowdlerbrooklin at I gotta go. He's fussy. At Bowdlerbrooklin at gmail.com. It'll be below. And now it comes. Okay. There you go. Bowdlerbrooklin at gmail.com. You can always contact me. I love hearing from you. I'm grateful for you. And you are worthy and you're amazing. And if you stuck around for this video, thank you. It just sort of came out of nowhere. So I'm going to do very little editing and just sort of keep it super duper real. And he's super duper unhappy right now. So we are signing out. Please subscribe, hit that like button, even tap that bell. He's serious. He means it. Bye.